Evan McPherson made team history today with a 63-yard field goal. It was the exact set of circumstances that you've talked about before for getting an opportunity like that. Final play of the half, 60 plus, let it rip from 63.
Yeah, I felt like we had a good chance to get a shot there at the end of the half, and you're never out of it. And that's kind of what I learned throughout the years is never take time off and never let your mind wander, because in a blink of an eye you can be thrown out there for a long field goal at the end of the half. And so I think we did a good job staying in the game and not just looking forward to halftime, and we executed really well. Snap, hold, kick. Everybody blocked really well, and it's just a lot of fun to get to go out there and attempt those, and just really happy that this one worked out for us.
There aren't that many members of the 60-yard club in the NFL, maybe a couple dozen, I don't know, but it's not a huge list. How significant is it to have that one extra yard from your previous long of 59?
Yeah, I've always thought about it. It would be cool to get one on the other side of the field one day, and I'm just blessed to be put in that situation, that opportunity. The coaches trust me to go out there and make it, and I'm just glad that they have that trust in me.
A little extra special after the 67-yarder that was good but didn't count at Green Bay?
Yeah. I always enjoy, I feel like my rookie year I enjoyed the 50-plus attempts, and now it's kind of switched to 60-plus. It is a lot of fun just to go out there and swing away and kind of see what happens. And I feel like when we go out there, we're looked at to make those kicks, and so I felt confident going into it, and with how we've been hitting it in practice and the operation and everything's going, so it felt good running out of the field for that one.
The NFL record is 68 now.
Yeah.
How long would that have been good from, the way you struck that ball?
Man, we needed the track, man. How they used to have the setup good from. I'm not sure. I think maybe got another 5 on it or so. It's hard to really tell, but I'd say maybe about another 5.
I think you're right. Congrats on the record.
Thank you.
Is it as good as you can hit a ball?
Yeah, I hit that one pretty clean.
Yeah.
It was probably the best hit of the day, I would say. But yeah, that was kind of like the perfect, and MLB the show.
Yeah. Good reference. They had you up on the big board, on the video board, after they announced the record. Were you aware it was a record?
Yeah. We hit the 59-yarder in my second year. And that was the record, and then Cade came in last year and tied it. And I was aware that the record was 59, and now we just got to keep pushing it back, I guess.
Is there something magical about 60?
Magical back to, it just feels good, honestly. It feels good to get one on the other side of the field, and I think it's impressive when other guys do it, so I'm just happy that I could go out there and do it as well.
14th time in NFL history from that far away.
There you go. From 63 or just 60 plus?
Or 63.
All right. You had Tom Dempsey.
He was
the first one.
He hit a 63 yarder for the record.
Exactly.
Yeah. Long before you were born.
That is very correct.
Yeah.
It has been surpassed, but for a long time, 63 was kind of the white whale. That was I'm sure when you were growing up, that was the mark. Is that meaningful, that 63 in of itself?
Yeah, no, it's very meaningful because, as a kid going through college and high school, you always dreamed of those situations. And, I hit the 60-yarder, in high school and had the state record for a little bit until my little brother broke it. But you always dream of those types of situations just to kind of keep the energy up going into the halftime, get the team rolling a little bit. And, I was just honestly really excited to get that opportunity.
Did you, so you knew it was a record.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk about it with Cade when he tied it? Did you guys talk about that?
Yeah, I think I gave him a little bit of grief about it. And you come in for a few weeks and you tie my franchise record. But no, in the moment, obviously happy for him because, I don't root against any kickers anytime. And I just want everybody to go out there succeed. And if that kick gave him another opportunity on a team, I'd be happy for him. So, but
what did the kicker say to you after? Was all the other guy? What the other guy say?
He was just saying, obviously, congrats, and I think he topped my kick for sure with that last one that he had. I think that last kick that he had tops my kick of the half. Just the the point in the game. Obviously, made it a 6-point game. We needed a touchdown. We couldn't just go down there and kick a long field goal to tie it and send it to overtime. So I think Andy got us right there at the end, and that was a really impressive kick by him.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You talked about staying ready all the time when Chase rips off that 21-yard run. Is that when the juices really start pumping, like we might have a shot at this?
You know, it's like I feel like that's kind of what I struggle with like as a rookie is there's 20 seconds left and into the first half. I'm like, oh, there's no way we're going to kick. And sure enough, you break a long pass, break a long run, and you're up. So I feel like since then it's just kind of you never take it down off. You know, anything can happen, especially with this offense. So
you said best kick of the day. Does that include warm-ups? Because you were blasting them from
I would say so. I think I hit that one probably the cleanest out of any ball all day, and I was hitting it pretty well. You know, I was happy with the first field goal and the extra points. I thought I hit them well, and definitely hit the 63 pretty well.
You hit the upright from 60 in warm-ups. It looked like that one would have been good from 70. It was way up on the upright.
Yeah. Going the same way.
Yeah.
So we had a good feeling like through pregame of what our range was.
What was that? What was that last drive like with the?
It was honestly fine. It was just you just kind of got to lock in and show the offense. And I think a lot of guys on our teams are pros, so no one really skipped a beat.
How can you kind of feel the way Flacco's battling with kind of the stuff he's doing out there?
I mean, that's a guy that you can fight for. He has like his shoulder, his finger. He came in a couple weeks ago. It's just he's a true pros pro and someone that you definitely want to play for.
Just kind of shake your head when you just see him. He screwed up on comes back out and throws a touchdown pass.
Yeah, well, I was actually in the tent, so I don't remember that. Yeah.
Seems like you guys are just every game goes down to the wire. You either have the ball or it's a one possession game. What's it been like to just come up short in a bunch of these?
Yeah, it's. I guess it's preparing us to be in a lot of close games to win in the future, and I think that guys just have to find the positives from these games. And just keep going, be a professional, and just do your job and keep going. And, the weeks will play out how they will if you just do your job.
You came out but went back in. You think you'll be okay for Thursday?
Yeah, I'll be good. It was my first stinger ever, so it's like, it goes numb, and then you think it's really messed up. But, yeah, I'm good.
How was that to see what happened at T there? It seemed pretty scary from the press box.
I was in the tent for that one, so I heard it wasn't great. So I just hope he's all good.
With Jamar out this week, T not being able to play at the end of the game, that final drive, you presumably being the number one option, what was your mindset like going into it?
Yeah, just beat the guy in front of me. I mean, that's the mindset going into every situation, whether I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Like, I think everybody who's out there just wants to beat the guy in front of them, and that's ball.
Can you take us through the touchdown play?
It was one-on-one. I just try to get my best release, stack them, and, stick to my fundamentals and stick to my details as far as, tracking the ball, looking it in, and that's kind of what happened on that play. But, that was it.
Being extra, Christian Gonzalez on you on that one, that little extra juice for you to make that play?
I don't want to say. I mean, he's a great player, but I believe in my ability, and I believe that if I stick to my training and stick to what I know, I think I can beat any DB in this league. So that's just how I feel about my skills. But yeah, I think I just saw him, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give him my best release.
What do you think, Joe Flacco? You being a young guy, he's almost twice as old as you. What are your thoughts on his burning?
I think he's a great teammate. As far as him, being a little older, sometimes it shows up in different areas. As far as I've been watching him since I was 7 or 8 years old. But for the most part, he's a great guy, great teammate, very intelligent, very smart. So he's very fun to play with.
When you caught that conversion, were you thinking, all right, we're going to go down, we're going to win this game?
Yeah, that was the mindset. And then, we get to the last drive. I feel like there's some plays out there that, I left on the table that I feel like, maybe could have helped us get a little closer to the end zone. We didn't have any timeouts left, but, it was just a tough situation.
What did your defense give you guys today, Mitch?
They gave us opportunities. They got plenty of stops for us. We were kind of slow on offense, and they picked us up. So, I'm very happy with, how our defense played.
I know it's all about 1 week at a time, but you guys have to look at the record, look how many games are left. Do you think you have a run in you guys to make this season extend?
I mean, yeah. I've always been just a next game type of guy. I see the record, but it's for sure it's Baltimore week. It's all about winning. Winning is Baltimore now, so just moving on to the next week, move on to the next opponent, and the biggest game of the year is this week. This week and next week, the biggest game of the year will be next week. So that's how my mindset is.
You mentioned confidence. You personally, is this the most confident you've been in your NFL career?
NFL, yeah, very confident. Like I said earlier, it comes within the preparation. I feel like I've prepared both mentally and physically very well. So I think that's where the confidence comes from, and it's kind of showing a little bit more and more on the field, yeah.
Orlando, obviously you guys fought really hard, went down to the wire. It seems like every game right now is going down to the wire. Come up a bit short.
Yeah, no, man, it's tough. You know, I can't say enough great things about the men in here, though. You know, to continue to come out here day after day, week after week, and continue to fight no matter what the circumstances are. It's unfortunate that, you know, we haven't done enough to win some of these games, but the fight is there.
When you see the defense do what they've done, there's been so much talk, it seems, back and forth. Earlier this season, it was the offense. You get Flacco in there, the offense picks up, the defense lags a bit. And then this week, they come up, I think they had 9 plays inside the 5, and they don't let the Patriots score. They obviously had the pick 6 today. They had another goal line stand where they hold them to a field goal to keep it a one-possession game. Just their fight and what you saw.
Yeah, no, man, I think it's always important to keep perspective when we talk about ball. And, you know, offensively, you know, obviously we've got a ton of notoriety because of the superstars on our side of the field, but our defensive guys come in, man, they work hard. You know, Coach Al and his staff, man, they work hard. You know, they love the game, and you know, I'm so happy that they were able to come out here today and make the plays that they made, especially during that goal line red zone situation. Man, it's always hard on the defense to do that, and you know, it seems like they did it without blinking, and you know, man, it's unfortunate we didn't go down and score points after that, but you know, man, we're growing, and to me, that's really important.
It's always tough when you don't have Jamar Chase, of course. Joe Flacco figured it out at the end. He was starting to get hot. You guys are getting into a bit of a rhythm. One thing that stood out to me, Chase Brown averaged 5+ yards a carry, 100+ yards rushing. You guys have been consistent, it seems like, running the ball over the past 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, no, we have, man, and that's a testament to you know, our coaches just putting us in great position, calling the runs. You know what I mean? Chase making a lot of people miss, receivers blocking. Man, running the ball it's a 12-man effort, and that includes a coach, normally the play caller. So, you know, man, I think all those things have been falling in line for us in that area.
It's a short week. How do you rebound and get ready for Baltimore?
We get some sleep. Ready to go kick some ass on Thanksgiving, man. It's my first time playing on Thanksgiving. We'll be back in Baltimore against a really good Baltimore team, man. So I'm excited.